Ahoy there, Jürgen. At this point, you have nearly made it. November is coming to an end, and you almost have mastered the challenge. If you have been steadfast and holding true to your values, and listening to the advice your unlicensed doctor, Aquilius has provided with the last 2 videos in this series of PSAs, you should be well on the way to winning No Nut November, the renowned internet challenge intended to separate the real men from the degenerate filth. However, you cannot rest yet, as only when the clock strikes midnight on November 30th, you can officially pat yourself on the back to a job well done. At this point, you may be struggling. The temptation of beating the meat, the realization of the lack of sensation in your private parts may be a real burden to your soul. To counter the negative effects of your deprivation of ejaculation, we will once again lay out a plan which will, in the best case, boost your standard of living, boost your confidence, and boost your self-esteem. For this following strategy to be effective, we must assume that you are a decent human being who is not aroused by the prospect of experimenting with your bonds to your family. A pool of degeneracy to come out of the modern age of the internet is the normalization and glorification of incestual relationships. Be it pleasure players like the pub, forwarding and promoting the step fantasy, or be it your top-of-the-line Japanese animation, making these kind of relations seem normal and commonplace. For this strategy to succeed, we must assume that this does not apply to you. As for any normal human being with a functioning brain, standard emotional variety, and a bit of common sense, the prospect of spending that kind of private time with your family should seem very awkward and quite off-putting. To boost your chances of winning No Nut November, we could utilize this by visiting your family, spending some quality time together of the non-sexual kind, like perhaps going for a family dinner, meeting up with grandma, or babysitting the kids. For most normal people, this should be an effective method to help you win No Nut November. So get out there, go and visit your family, spend some quality time together, and stop thinking about No Nut November. Think about more wholesome things, your family, your future. And if you already have family in form of a spouse, or a spouse-to-be in the future, you can always remember, you do not lose No Nut November if it is not you that is doing it. This has been your unlicensed Dr. Aquilius, hoping you are still steadfast in your goal to beat No Nut November. A very special thanks to the lovely patrons who make this content possible and keep me motivated to keep going. Special thanks to the Epic Hero Plus tier Angry Nugget for her ongoing support, as well as New Poop and Mr. Zero. Your help is much appreciated. You're almost there, people. The month is nearly over. Stay tuned for one final message before the end of the month. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. Once again, this has been your unlicensed Dr. Aquilius Epic. Keep at it, people, and stay epic.